Colbert's got Rachel Maddow tonight on CBS.
Every team needs a leader.
Man down! These guys are everywhere!
I'm that leader.
SEAL Team, next Thursday on CBS.
I think you should,
I didn't even remember I was wearing that.
A call to action in the Iron Mountain community. Tonight, how you can help renovate a home with accessibility in mind for a man who's paralyzed. We'll share his story at 11:10 Central. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, a 6th grader is dead and others injured after a teen gunman opened fire at an Iowa school. Tonight, what police know so far. Plus, increasing accessibility, the push for extra hands, and making home upgrades for a Quinnipiac man who's become paralyzed. And how an Apple Watch is being credited with saving a woman's life from carbon monoxide poisoning. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 11.
Craft advisories continue for shoreline locations of Lake Superior as well as parts of Lake Michigan. Escanaba included with that. And as you can see, we are expecting some choppy water, so be cautious near the water's edge. 18 degrees for tonight's low temperature, mostly clear skies. Southwest wind about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Our Friday forecast started the day with some nice clear conditions, but clouds filter in through the afternoon ahead of some snow. I'll have details on what we can expect for your snowfall coming up very shortly.
Thank you very much, AJ. New at 11, a teenage gunman shot and killed a middle school student and injured several other people in a rampage at a high school in Perry, Iowa, about 40 miles northwest of Des Moines. Sources tell CBS News the suspect is also dead. Michael George has the latest.
Responding officers found multiple victims with gunshot wounds, including a 6th grader who was fatally shot.
The shooter has been identified as 17-year-old Dylan Butler, a student at Perry High School. Butler was armed with a pump-action shotgun and a small caliber handgun.
4 students and an administrator were wounded in the attack at the small-town Iowa high school on the first day back from winter break.
Serious activation at Perry High School is possible. Gunshots.
As the tragedy unfolded Thursday morning, people ran into classrooms, barricaded themselves in offices, or rushed towards an exit.
Officers located during the search of the school an improvised explosive device. Numerous officers from multiple agencies were able to secure the school and verify no additional threats.
Among the students who escaped, Jody Kurth's stepson, who lives just blocks from school. He'd been grazed by a bullet and came back for medical attention.
It was absolutely horrifying. Like, that's one of the worst moments of my entire life, but the best phone call I got was saying that they were okay.
Officials say the shooter made a number of social media posts around the time of the shooting. It's believed he acted alone.
This senseless tragedy has shaken our entire state to the core. We'll work tirelessly to get the answers so that we can prevent it from happening again.
The FBI and ATF are assisting local authorities in the investigation.
Officials say they're still working on determining a motive. The Marquette County Health Department is urging people to get vaccinated due to a rise in respiratory illnesses. The health department says there are currently 12 patients, including 2 children, hospitalized with respiratory illnesses in Marquette County. The department says that number isn't out of the ordinary, but they say with less than 40% of the 75-plus population being vaccinated, there's concern for more severe cases. Doctors say receiving a flu and COVID vaccine can decrease the chance of hospitalization or death by up to 75%.
Of 1,000 being adult, all comers are being hospitalized. 1 out of 1,000 doesn't sound like a big deal, but if you took the flu vaccination, we could decrease that rate by half to maybe 75%.
You can find information about where to get a vaccine at WZMQ19.com. Two buildings on the former Finlandia University campus in Hancock are now under new ownership. The Finlandia Foundation National, based in Pasadena, California, purchased the buildings that house the Finnish American Heritage Center and Northwind Books. The nonprofit foundation says it's the next step in its mission to preserve the Finnish cultural institutions that faced an uncertain future when the university announced its closure last March. The foundation has also previously acquired the Finnish American Historical Archive, the Finlandia Art Gallery, the Finnish American Reporter, and others. In Dickinson County, the motorcycle community is helping one of their own, making a paralyzed veteran's home more accessible. WZMQ's Amy Doyle shares how they're looking for more help.
A member of the Border Hounds Law Enforcement Motorcycle Club was in an accident that left him paralyzed. The members are stepping up to make his home accessible and have raised around $1,300 on GoFundMe so far.
Sam Babb, a cherished club member, hit loose gravel on his first long road trip this summer, ending up in a ditch. He's now receiving care in a Minnesota VA hospital.
He's an honorable vet. He's paralyzed from the chest down. He is ambitious and he's getting around good. Been in a VA there since June. So he's a charger. He's got a great will. He's not a pity person.
Community members are chipping in, like Steve Jewell from Town & Country Ford providing $3,800 worth of flooring, and Bill Newens from Bill Newens Enterprise contributing equipment. The Border Hounds critically need skilled trades, especially a plumbing expert, to help with a fully accessible bathroom.
Moving things, anything, painting, I think almost anybody can paint, but if anyone wants to help, we would love to have them.
Right now I'm replacing the receptacles. We're just kind of updating them a little bit. We want to get these on before we move all the stuff that's stacked over there.
Quite a bit, yeah.
So for the tile and the bottom drain, you're expecting to get that tomorrow?
Correct.
Are the tiles ordered and all of that?
No, we're still going to need to buy the tile and basically everything else for the bathroom.
The Border Hounds Club members are working on the house with a sense of urgency, as Babb is expected to return home from the hospital in about a month. Amy Doyle, WZMQ 19 News, Quinnipiac.
We'll have a phone number for skilled tradespeople to direct calls to and a link to the GoFundMe on our website after the show. Just head to WZMQ19.com. More snow is on the way. AJ has your first warning weather forecast coming up after this break. Plus, how Marquette Mountain's grooming team is preparing the hill for opening weekend starting on Saturday. And another dry January is here. Some advice for being successful for those cutting back on alcohol this month.
"19 News" is brought to you by Kirkish Furniture.
Shop our huge selection of Amish-crafted dining room sets at Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Browse our large in-stock collection and customize with a special order. With 1-year no-interest financing available, plus free delivery. Shop Kirkish Furniture today.
John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to get their car fixed. John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to fix their car. Was that right? For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market. Why do I keep forgetting that word? Experience. Okay, go. 3, 2. For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market.
And don't forget,
Hi friends, Richard Karn here. Now I'm known as the guy who can fix just about anything, but the technology in most appliances requires very special training to fix. And that's why my family has Choice Home Warranty.
Choice Home Warranty covers over 25 major home systems and appliances. That's your AC, heating, plumbing, kitchen and laundry appliances, and so much more.
Imagine for less than a cup of coffee a day, Choice Home Warranty can help protect you from expensive major system and appliance breakdowns that your homeowner's insurance doesn't cover.
Call Choice Home Warranty now and get access to a nationwide network of over 15,000 technicians and the latest appointment setting technology so you'll know when they're on their way.
So, do what this old DIYer did and call Choice Home Warranty now before something breaks down.
Get protection for your heating, AC, plumbing, kitchen and laundry appliances, and more. Call for your free quote today. Call in the next 5 minutes and get your first month free. 800-418-1754. 800-418-1754.
This is home for CBS, WZMQ 19.
Now, WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasic.
Temperature outlook as we continue into tomorrow morning. We are expecting to see some of the coldest temperatures we have seen in some little time. These previous couple of nights have been a bit on the colder side, likely some teens. But after that, yeah, we're staying well into the 20s here for the most part. So not much more in the way of cold filtering to the region. Actually, some warmer air associated with some snow will be pushing on in. And as you can see with our Friday forecast, we start the day with clearing, but heading into the afternoon, that's when we see the clouds and a bit of lake effect snow push into the region. Eagle Harbor, Houghton already seeing the snow flurries here for our Friday afternoon. Marquette likely holding off, but we'll be seeing the cloud cover. And as we head into Saturday, a little bit of that lake effect pushes further northward, but we get more in the way of some synoptic or kind of storm system based snow as we head for our Saturday afternoon. Looks to be lighter in nature, but with temperatures hanging in the 20s and 30s, we do think we'll see a bit of some accumulation. You can see the snowfall into our afternoon hours of Friday. Eagle Harbor, Houghton could see 1 to 3 inches there. Further eastward, though, Marquette, we're talking Newberry, Sault Ste. Marie, good 2, 3, maybe even up to 6 inches. The further east you are, the better chance you'll see some more snowfall. Iron Mountain, Iron River, not really a big snowstorm for you all down here, likely just a coating coming on down. We don't just have those snow chances for Saturday. Sunday, a little bit of mixed precip. Monday into Tuesday, though, a little more more of a disturbance kind of pushes and works into the region here. So some light snow showers and then heavier precipitation likely as we head into our Tuesday night into Wednesday. Will be a pretty good low pressure system that's going to swing on down to our south and east. Mackinac City, Sault Ste. Marie could be seeing some heavier snowfall as we continue into the middle of the weekend. Yes, possibly another storm system approaching from the west as we head for the end of this week, end of next week. Still some uncertainty, of course. Do have some time, about 6-7 days before we get to that. But Saturday, light accumulation does look like something pretty significant, though, for the middle of next week. Wind gust outlook, all of it coming from the west to start off, but more of that northerly flow tries to kick up some lake effect, and then eventually the southerly flow tries to take on over. It's not going to be a strong southerly flow by any means, and it does kind of dissipate through our Saturday time frame. As you can see, those high temperatures through the afternoon up towards 31. Marquette, Eagle Harbor, more of the same. And we are expecting some snow showers up here through Houghton, Eagle Harbor. Marquette even could see a couple of flurries there, but the primary snow holds off until we get towards Saturday. Our 7-day forecast does feature those snow chances and steady temperatures right near that freezing mark. We're at 31, 33. And as I was talking about at the beginning of this, really not going to see more of those teens. Overnight lows into the 20s continue into next weekend. The clouds are there, as is the snow. Snow showers are going with it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Of course, a little more uncertainty regarding that rather than Saturday, but definitely be prepared and have those snow blowers ready.
Thanks, AJ. Marquette's Ski Hill is preparing to finally open this weekend. The Marquette Mountain Grooming Team is hard at work running what's called a snowcat up and down the runs. The mountain will open for skiers and snowboarders this Saturday with the Cliffs, Rocket, and a couple of other runs open. The manager says after weeks of inconsistent temperatures, the couple of days of cold weather saved the season.
Up a little the other day, we warmed up a little on Saturday, but for the most part we've been able to make snow around the clock, and most of the conditions have been pretty good too, not marginal snow. So you go from 12 gallons per minute to 70 is a big difference.
The mountain does have some specific hours for this opening weekend. We have that information on our website, WZMQ19.com. As the temperatures drop and home heating systems start to run to keep us warm, the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning increases. Carbon monoxide can quickly make people disoriented. Stephanie Stahl has one Delaware student's story of how technology saved her life.
Natalie Nasaka is starting the new year grateful to be alive.
I ended up losing consciousness.
She's describing a bout of carbon monoxide poisoning that happened in her Smyrna, Delaware apartment.
I was feeling extremely exhausted and my vision was getting blurry.
Before she passed out, she reached for her watch.
This button usually...
She hit SOS, putting out the emergency call to 911.
But when I heard the firefighters yell out fire department and they yanked me out of bed, I just started crying and saying, I want to live, I want to live.
Carbon monoxide is a gas that has no color, odor, or taste. It's called a silent killer, claiming more than 400 people a year and sending 50,000 Americans to the emergency room.
As it is a lack of oxygen, really, that affects the body, there are certain things that do become irreversible.
The early warning signs include dizziness, confusion, and vomiting.
Now I've been riding waves of emotions.
Natalie, who's a student, says she was lucky that help arrived quickly and she was revived in the ambulance with oxygen.
Well, the carbon monoxide was confirmed because the fire department's monitor read 80 parts per million in the apartment, which is extremely high.
She thinks the gas leak came from a faulty heater, which is one of the leading causes for carbon monoxide poisoning in the winter. And there was no detector in the apartment, something Natalie admits she should have had for herself and her pet, who survived because firefighters opened a window.
It was extremely scary.
Experts say all homes should have carbon monoxide detectors. They're actually required by law in some states. The CDC has more information on how to buy and install carbon monoxide detectors on their website. A Rapid River girl used her special day as an opportunity to help some furry friends in need. For Olivia Liedman's 11th birthday, she asked her friends to donate supplies for the Delta Animal Shelter. The group of friends collected kitty litter, dog and cat food, toys, treats, even some cash. Then Olivia and her brother made a surprise visit to the shelter to make their donation. She says she wanted to help the shelter care for all the animals that are looking for forever homes.
Went to the animal shelter for like a field trip, and that's what I got the idea. I wanted to donate to the animals because I felt bad for them because they didn't have a home or anything. You can donate anything that the animals would love.
The Delta Animal Shelter is always happy to accept donations. You can find the shelter's wish list on our website if you want to help out. As we start this new year, people all across the country are participating in Dry January, which means choosing not to drink any alcohol for the whole month. Anna Stansfield shares how you can be successful.
After all the holiday parties and family get-togethers throughout December, many people are trying to start the new year off alcohol-free.
It's an opportunity for people to figure out, is this something I want to continue, and how did it make me feel to go through a month without consuming this beverage?
If you're participating, Mary Jo Horton, the behavioral health manager at Memorial, says a good tip is to think of the times when you normally would drink alcohol and try to do a different activity instead.
We know that ceasing behavior is very difficult. Replacement behavior is very lovely.
She also recommends that you should plan that activity with another person to help hold you accountable.
Whether it's going for a walk or, reading a book or going to whatever it may be, you want to pick an activity that you enjoy and then having somebody expecting you to be there.
Another helpful tip is to choose a mocktail when going out. It's something folks at Ardsley Station in Savannah make sure to include on their menu and say they're expecting more people to get them this month.
We'll definitely see an uptick in terms of folks coming in choosing to maybe shift a little away from the hustle and bustle and the partying of the holiday season and become a little bit more healthier in the new year.
Kopka says mocktails aren't just a trend he sees in January, but throughout the entire year.
The revenue that was generated from those zero-proof cocktails was significant for us, and again, enough for us to have a smaller section on our menu dedicated just to those particular non-alcoholic drinks.
And for those participating, Horton suggests that you keep a log of how you feel throughout the month.
If they have this data of, my body felt this way, my thoughts, my productivity, my energy level was this way, it gives them a real clear sense that even if they slip up during that month, they might want to consider returning.
The YMCA of Marquette County is also ready to help you with your New Year's resolutions. This time of year, a lot of people start to focus on their health and fitness. The Y says it sees a burst of newcomers in the Wellness Center and group workout classes in January, but many people fall away after a couple of months. A personal trainer told us setting smaller goals can help people stick to a routine. And even if health and wellness isn't your New Year's resolution, the Y says it's always a good time to focus on your health journey. Sports is on the way next. Mike Ludlam has highlights for boys and girls basketball games tonight. That's next.
Hey,
What have you been doing up there?
Honey, only ask questions that you really want the answers to. Okay. I'm gonna get a reward for being such a nice guy.
As long as nice guys don't finish first.
A good guy, but he's got a big dilemma. 3 cars, a wife, are ganging up on his hands.
Oh my God, are we poor?
You are. We're doing very well.
The family's growing and it's only.
I know this might be too late to say, but I'm not sure we should have children.
The last man standing.
Oh, what are you dressed as?
Oh, farm girl.
E-I-E, I know.
He's the last man standing.
I wasn't always this good at this.
That's Jackson. That's Mike. We went to the mall.
Haters gonna hate. Peace out.
On Last Man Standing. Who will be there when there are voices that need to be heard? Who will be there when amazing rises up? Or a need for a warning comes falling down? Who will be our ears and our eyes? Will you? Start a career in the broadcasting industry. There's a whole world of opportunities waiting for you, whether it's on air as an anchor or reporter, or behind the scenes as a producer, engineer, sales rep, or more. Our close-knit team brings the truth to light, elevates voices, responds in times of need, encourages diversity, and builds community. Come be there as history unfolds to deliver the news, the information, and the entertainment that Michigan needs. Bring your talents and creativity to the broadcasting industry. Be there. Go to BeThereMichigan.com to get started.
Good evening, everyone. The first Upper Peninsula Sports Writers and Sportscasters Association high school basketball polls come out next week. Kingsford has a chance to be in the boys Division 1 through 3 poll. The Flivers visited Marquette tonight. We'll pick up the action in the second quarter. Kingsford coach Dan Olkinen trying to get things going. And we get an outside shot here by Wyatt Lakeinen. That gives the boys representing the Barb Krill Gymnasium a 20-17 lead. Next, Jackson Jermu, great bounce pass to Connor Firestein, and it's 23-17 after the free throw, Marquette. Now for the Maize and Blue, Gavin Grondin, Cartel Morton finds Morton Slike in the paint off the glass, 4-2. Again, for the Flivers, Gavin Trevelyan to Jacob Markworth off the pick and roll, nicely done. Marquette still up by a bucket. For the home team, Jacob McPhee to Kyler Sager on the backdoor cut and the layup. Flivers get the defense going to the offense. Gavin Trevelyan the steal, up to Gavin Grondin for the layup. Marquette led by 5.5, 32-27. They hang on to win, 71-69. First loss for the Flivers this year. To the scoreboard, it was Calumet over Baraga, 62-39. Barker Verhera is 6 better than Cardinado, 59-53. Dollar Bay, a penny better than you in Trout Creek, 46-47. It's Negaunee 57, Houghton 51. Chassell turns back Ironwood, 55-49. Eli Dannison had 29 for Chassell. It was Jeffers easily over Bessemer, 73-29. North Central over Stevenson, 62-59. Let's head down to Dickinson County for Norway and Forest Park. This is Norway with the ball, and Ian Pop will hit the floater going down the lane to get things going early for the night. Second quarter, Vic Giuliani the layup, 22-15 Trojans. And then Kevin Giuliani, I think they're related, will get the rebound and the basket here. Forest Park, your winner, 59-47. That's 59-47, Forest Park. Thank you very much. To the board once again, we did not hear from Cedarville Detour and Brimley. It was Newberry over Engadine, 54-34. Pickford downs Rudyard 70-48. And we hear from Ojibwa Charter. Nice win over Paradise, 76-33. Girls basketball now. Let's go to Ishpeming, where the Hematites were taking on Hancock. First quarter action here. And Jeunesse Eagle with the basket. 19-5 would be eventual score after 1. This is Addison Morton getting the putback for the Hematites. And Eagle will get another steal coming up here. She will drive for the hoop. She had 21 on the night. Tough going for Hancock on the offensive end. Ella Storm will drive baseline and get the easy 2. But it would be Ishpeming winning 55-18. Jenna Mackey had 10 rebounds and 11 assists for the Hematites. To the board once again. And Ewan-Trowell Creek triples up Dollar Bay 54-18. Lakeland and Hubble 30 better than Ontonagon 65-35. It was Ironwood downing Chassel 45-25. We did not hear from Bessemer and Hurley, so we'll keep right on going. Anna Bortolini had 26 points for Kingsford as the Flivers tiptoe past Marquette 52-50. Easy win for North Dickinson over Mid-Peninsula 56-14. Westwood takes care of Calumet 53-38. And it was Gladstone over Escanaba 52-33. A couple more to go. Manistee 15 better than Newbury, 48-33. And Sault Ste. Marie, no trouble with Sheboygan, 57-27. On the college scoreboard, we start with the GLIAC women's basketball, and a rough night for Michigan Tech to say the least. Gladstone's Megan Crow had 12 points. Escanaba's Nicole Kameen had 8. And the number 1 in the country, Grand Valley State Lakers defeat the Huskies 74-30. Northern defeated Davenport 73-47. McKaylee Kuhn had 23 points and 8 rebounds, and Berica's Reed Osterman with 5 points off the bench. To the GLIAC men now, and Grand Valley another victory, 87-64 over the Huskies. Houghton grad Brad Simonson had 13 for Tech. On the men's side for Northern, an 81-63 win over the Panthers. Max Weisbrod, 28 points, 7 assists. Dylan Keel and Carson Smith each had 15 points. To the Big Ten, where Michigan State had a big night, 5 players in double figures. Malik Hall, a career-high 24. Tyson Walker, 22. Spartans win this one, 92-61 over Penn State. Minnesota sneaks past Michigan, 73-71. Elsewhere in college basketball, Iron Mountain's Foster Wonders has a career-high 14 points, all in the first half. And Wisconsin Green Bay defeats Detroit Mercy, 69-51. To hockey, where it's pink night, pink the rink night, pink in Kingsford, as Iron Mountain actually, as Escanaba takes on Kingsford, and pow! That would be a check by Wyatt Scott early on, or Keegan Braun, I should say. Here's Wyatt Scott of Kingsford with the check on an Eskimo. First period, very late. Nolan banked to Graham Johnson. He scores with 1.9 seconds to go. Graham had 2 goals. That's 1-0 after the first. To the second, Keegan Braun to Owen Labate. And the nice wrister finds the back of the net to give the Eskimos a 2-0 lead. And Escanaba would keep right on going. Isaiah Boyce to Graham Johnson to make it 3-1. Boyce, by the way, is from Gladstone, and he just returned from the Tournament of Roses parade, where he played in the Salvation Army Band. Escanaba wins this one by the count of 4-2. Elsewhere in high school hockey, it was on the scoreboard, please. Thank you very much. Manistee blanks Negaunee 2-0, and it was Sault Ste. Marie over Jeffers by the count of 4-3. So busy night in sports once again, Sarah, and we hope to do something that resembles the same thing tomorrow night.
I think that we will be very successful in that. I'm very much looking forward to it, Mike. Thank you very much. Stay with us. We've got one more check on your weather forecast coming up after this break.
The wait is over. England Furniture's quick shipping is back at Kirkish Furniture. Choose your style and fabric and receive your furniture in as little as 30 days. Browse our in-stock selection or let our staff help you customize the perfect sofa or chair. Plus, 1 year free financing and free delivery.
It's the picture-perfect season.
Gingerbread house.
I mean, this is Pictionary.
Yeah.
Are you not entertained? For festive family fun.
Oh, eggnog. We ran out of time. Ooh, Orlando looks confident.
Hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate. Gabrielle even gave us the season.
Watch all new episodes.
Ski
Lodge.
Ski Lodge.
Ski Lodge. Pictionary every weekday.
Pictionary, weekdays at 9 on WZMQ CBS.
This is home, it's where we get along. This is home, together we're strong. Oh, this is home. This is home. It's our town, it's our song. This is home. This is where we belong. This is home. Yeah. This is home. I will not rest until I'm done. When there is evil on the run.
Bonanza, weekdays at 2 on MeTV 19.1.
Full night ahead as we do have mostly clear skies. A great night to go stargazing. You might need to bundle up though. Lows into the teens. Southwest wind about 5 to 10 miles per hour. You can see the overnight lows a bit cooler out towards Iron River, Iron Mountain, 16 degrees. Eagle Harbor, Houghton a little bit warmer, actually in the 20s, close to 30. Further eastward, a tad bit warmer there too. Sault Ste. Marie will take you at 21. Friday forecast, clear skies to start off the day, but the clouds arrive through noontime. Even a few flurries not out of the question as we continue in the evening hours. Temperatures getting close to that 30-degree mark. Our 7-day forecast showcasing those temperatures right near 30 tomorrow. Similar Saturday and Sunday, but we do have some snow showers to contend with here, at least for the first half of the weekend. As we head for Sunday, Monday, things dry on out just a bit, but yeah, more snow showers in store. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, some colder temperatures, 33 down to 28, and it does come with those snow chances. So some light accumulation possible Saturday, more significant snowfall possible for the middle of next week.
Finally tonight, comedian Joe Pera is coming back to Marquette. Pera, famous for his Marquette-based TV show, Joe Pera Talks With You, will be taking the stage at the Marquette Regional History Center on February 6th. Tickets are set to go on sale tomorrow at noon and can be purchased either in person at the History Center or through the History Center's website. Organizers say seating is very limited. If you've ever been inside the History Center, you know how limited those seats are. So those interested in attending are encouraged to get those tickets right away. I'm sure that they will go very quickly. If they go on sale tomorrow at noon, they'll be sold out by Saturday easily. Well, Mike, how'd you do for your second night with sports?
Second night was better than the first, so we're happy for the moment. By the way, yes, seating is very limited at the regional center,
yes,
so get your tickets early.
Absolutely. That's it for tonight. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
When finances and plans for retirement come together, it's a beautiful sight.